Namaste and Siddhi Pranam. Welcome to today's topic, which is integrating Mudra practices with Pranayama and meditation. So let's look into Mudras for Pranayama first. So during pregnancy, practicing Pranayama, which is also known as breathing techniques, can be beneficial for both mother and the baby. So while there are no specific mudras exclusively for pranayama during pregnancy, but there are mudras that can be combined with pranayama to enhance the overall experience of the practice. So mudras are hand gestures that help channel and direct energy in the body. And incorporating mudras into pranayama practice during pregnancy can really offer a profound way to deepen our breath, enhance energy flow, and nurture both physical and emotional well-being. Each mudra carries its own unique significance, as well as it aligns with specific needs and also aligns with specific chakras and chakra balancing requirements also. So using mudras during meditation can really enhance the focus connection, and some of the mudras that can be incorporated into pranayama practice during pregnancy. First one is Prithvi Mudra. So Prithvi Mudra is also known as Earth Mudra, and it's excellent for grounding and stability. And to perform Prithvi Mudra, we have to touch the tip of the ring finger to the tip of the thumb while keeping the other fingers extended. And during pranayama, especially if someone is feeling anxious or ungrounding, then Prithvi Mudra can really help to connect with earth element and foster a sense of stability and security. And the next is Varun Mudra. So Varun Mudra is associated with creativity and emotional balance. And to practice Varun Mudra, we have to touch the tip of the little finger to the tip of the thumb while keeping other fingers extended. And during pranayama, particularly when you seek to tap into your creative energy or cultivate emotional equilibrium, Varun Mudra can actually support you in accessing those deep sense of fluidity and emotional harmony. Now let's look into Hridaya Mudra. So Hridaya Mudra is also known as Heart Mudra, and Hridaya Mudra is linked with love and compassion. And to perform Hridaya Mudra, we need to touch the tips of index finger and thumb together while keeping the other fingers extended. And incorporating Hridaya Mudra into the pranayama practice can really help to connect with the nurturing energy at our heart center, and it can foster feelings of love, compassion, and connection, both towards ourselves as well as with the growing baby. So we can also use Shunya Mudra. So Shunya Mudra is also known as empty mudra, and it's associated with communication and clarity. And to practice Shunya Mudra, we can bend our middle finger and place the pad of the thumb over the middle finger's knuckle, and while keeping the other fingers extended. So during pranayama, especially if you seek mental clarity or wish to enhance communication with your baby, then Shunya Mudra can really be helpful in quieting the mind and providing clarity of expression. Then is Jnana Mudra, also known as Wisdom Mudra, and it's revered for enhancing wisdom and spiritual connection. And to perform Jnana Mudra, we just have to touch the tip of the index finger to the thumb while keeping the other fingers extended. And during pranayama and meditation, Jnana Mudra can really deepen your connection to inner wisdom and spiritual insight and guide you on your journey towards pregnancy with a lot of clarity and intuition. And as one incorporates mudras into their pranayama practice during pregnancy, one needs to really remember to listen to their own body and honor its needs. And we can choose mudras based on our specific intentions and desired outcomes, which will allow these sacred hand gestures to support you in your journey, especially the journey of motherhood. So let's look at mudras for meditation during pregnancy. So during pregnancy, meditation can be a very powerful practice to foster inner peace, emotional balance, and connection with the growing baby. And integrating mudras into the meditation sessions can deepen your experience and offer additional support to your overall well-being. So let's explore how can we integrate mudras with meditation practice. So first one is Anjali Mudra, also known as salutation seal. This involves pressing the palms together at our heart center, and this mudra really encourages focused gratitude and inner harmony. And during meditation, especially amidst the physical and emotional changes of pregnancy, Anjali Mudra can really help center our awareness on gratitude for the miracle of life that is growing within us and foster a sense of inner peace and connection with the divine. And then is Chinna Mudra, also known as consciousness gesture. So Chinna Mudra, the consciousness gesture is formed by touching the tip of the index finger or to the tip of the thumb while extending the other finger. And this mudra promotes concentration, clarity, and connection with higher consciousness. And as the mother is on her journey to pregnancy, she can practice Chinna Mudra with meditation, and this will support her in maintaining mental clarity amidst the whirlpool of emotions and thoughts, and hence foster a deep connection with her own inner wisdom as well as connect to her spiritual essence of life. Now, Shuni Mudra is another mudra which is also known as wisdom gesture. So Shuni Mudra involves touching the tip of the middle finger to the tip of the thumb while extending the other finger. And this mudra enhances patience, stability, and inner wisdom. And throughout the various stages of pregnancy, Shuni Mudra can be very guiding light and help in cultivating patience and stability, and that will help in navigate the physical and emotional changes that occurs during pregnancy. And this mudra will also empower you to tap into the innate wisdom to make informed decisions for oneself and for the baby. And the Jnana Mudra, also known as knowledge mudra, Jnana Mudra is formed by touching the tip of the thumb to the tip of the index finger. Now, Jnana Mudra and Chin Mudra many times practiced interchangeably, but in Jnana Mudra, a lot of, from my own understanding and experience, I've seen from many yogis, that rather than touching the tips of the finger, one can actually cover the nail of the thumb from the surface of the index finger. So the first half of the index finger can actually cover the thumb, and that is also one other way of doing the Jnana Mudra. And my apologies, actually the thumb can press the index finger nail, so that way you can form Jnana Mudra instead of touching the tips of the fingers with each other. So this mudra really cultivates mental clarity, intuition, and spiritual connection. And amidst the beautiful journey of pregnancy, Jnana Mudra can really serve as a beacon of light, guiding you to trust your intuition and connect with profound wisdom within. And it also allows you to embrace each moment with clarity and serenity. So as one engages in the meditation during pregnancy, all these mudras really allow to dive deep into meditation, and they kind of become your companion and support you in embracing the transformative journey of motherhood with grace, mindfulness, and love. Yet one needs to listen to their body, honor their emotion, and let the gentle energy of the mudras guide them towards inner peace, connection, and deeper bond with the baby. Now let's look at incorporating mudras in alternative breathing, nostril breathing. So alternative nostril breathing is also known as Nadi Shodhana or Anulom Vilom, and it can deepen the benefits of this Pranayama technique if we combine it with a mudra. So here's so you can actually use specific mudras to enhance alternate nostril breathing, which is Nasagra Mudra, so also known as nose tip gesture. So people also practice alternate nostril breathing just with one single finger, like pressing, blocking their nostrils from the index fingers like this. But when we use Nasikra Mudra and we allow the mudra to take the control of the whole process, it becomes super easy, and you become, after a while, it becomes very handy when you're practicing alternative nostril breathing with this mudra. So let's look at how we can do this. So we need to use the right hand of the thumb to gently close the right nostril, and the purpose of this mudra is that when employed to focus on the breath, when we put our attention on the mudra, and when we put our complete focus on the breath as well as the energy during both inhalation as well as inhalation, this really allows an enhanced experience of the pranayama. And by gently closing the right nostril with the thumb, this mudra really directs the breath exclusively through the left nostril during the specific phases of alternative nostril breathing. And this technique is really associated with activating the lunar energy, or the cooling, calming aspect of prana, bringing a sense of balance and tranquility to the mind and the body. Now, next mudra that we can integrate is Vishnu Mudra. Vishnu Mudra can also be integrated with the Nadi Shodha Pranayama. So we need to fold the index and the middle finger towards the palm and use the right hand thumb to close the right nostril and right ring finger to close the left nostril. And the purpose is that Vishnu Mudra or the Vishnu gesture is employed to balance energy flow and enhance pranic circulation during the Nadi Shodha Pranayama. And by utilizing specific finger positions to alternatively close and open the nostrils, Vishnu Mudra really ensures a balanced distribution of energy, harmonizing the flow of lunar and solar energy, which is Ida and Pingla Nadi, or Ida and Pingla energy channels that harmonizes the flow of energy throughout our body. Now let's look at mudras for energetic alignment during pregnancy. So during pregnancy, practicing mudras can be really helpful as we harmonize the energy flow in all the chakras. So some of the mudras we can try for each chakra would be, first is for root chakra. Root chakra can be combined, root chakra visualization or meditation, whatever you want to do that, can be combined with Prithvi Mudra. And for Prithvi Mudra, we need to touch the tip of the thumb with the tip of the ring finger while keeping the other fingers extended. And this mudra promotes stability, grounding, and sense of security. Hence, it really resonates with the basic characteristics of root chakra. So then is sacral chakra or Swadhisthana. So what mudra is super great integration with sacral chakra. So we can touch the tip of the thumb or the tip of the little finger while keeping the other fingers extended. And this mudra really enhances creativity, emotional balance, and sensuality. And then we can look at solar plexus chakra or Manipura. And Agni Mudra is great combination here. And for Agni Mudra, we need to bend the ring finger and press its tip against the base of our thumb and extend the other fingers. And this mudra boosts vitality, digestion, and personal power. And then comes the heart chakra or Anahata. Here is very spontaneous match is Hriday Mudra, also known as heart gesture, which brings, for that we bring the tips of the index finger and middle finger to touch the tip of the thumb and then extend the other fingers. And this mudra promotes love, compassion, and harmonious relationship. We can also settle this mudra right at the heart center to enhance the experience during the practice of either deep breathing or doing some chakra meditation like heart chakra meditation. Then we can integrate throat chakra or Vishuddhi chakra with Shunya Mudra. So for that we need to bend the middle finger and press its tips against the base of the thumb and extend the other fingers. And this mudra helps communication, self-expression, and clarity, which are the characteristics of the throat chakra. Now then comes third eye or chakra, Yaga. or Agnya. So we can combine Hakni Mudra with third eye chakra. For that, we need to place all the fingertips together, touching each other. And this mudra enhances intuition, concentration, and mental clarity. And then comes crown chakra or Sahasrara. And we can combine it with very obvious Jnana Mudra. So we need to touch the tip of the thumb with the tip of the index finger while keeping the other fingers extended. We can also press our nail of the index finger with the thumb for enhancing the knowledge. But if you're looking for intuitive clarity and spiritual knowledge, then just touch the tip of the index finger with the tip of the thumb. And this mudra promotes spiritual connection, wisdom, and divine knowledge. And when practicing these mudras, we need to find comfortable seated position, close our eyes, and take deep, slow breaths, and hold each mudra at least for 5 to 10 minutes while focusing on the associated chakra. And then we need to visualize the energy flowing freely and harmoniously through the chakra area. And then let's come on to mindfulness of mudras during pregnancy. So practicing mindfulness of mudras during pregnancy can be a beautiful and nurturing way to connect with a changing body and growing baby during pregnancy. So some of this, I'm going to share some step-by-step guide on how to mindfully incorporate mudras into our pregnancy meditation. First, we need to prepare our space. So we need to find a quiet and comfortable space where we won't be disturbed. We can settle into comfortable seated position with an upright posture. And then we can use cushions or props to support our back if needed. Then we need to anchor ourselves in the present moment, close our eyes, take few deep breaths, settle into the present moment, and bring our attention to the sensation of breath and feeling the gentle rise and fall of our chest or the subtle flow of air at our nostrils. And allow the breath to be our anchor and grounding ourselves here and now. And then we need to choose the mudra with intention. And gently and mindfully, we choose a mudra that resonates with our intention or desired effect during pregnancy. Then we need to consider the specific needs of our body and mind, whether it's grounding, calming, or connecting with the baby. For example, if you seek grounding, then you might choose Prithvi Mudra. And if emotional balance is your goal, then you can choose Varun Mudra, which can be a suitable choice for this need. Then we need to observe the sensation and energy flow. We can assume the chosen mudra and with awareness and feeling the gentle pressure, warm and tingling sensation in our hand. Then we need to observe the flow of energy through the mudra and notice any subtle changes in our body's sensation. And next step is to cultivate non-judgmental awareness. And as we hold the mudra, we need to allow ourselves to cultivate non-judgmental awareness and be open to whatever experiences arise, whether they are physical sensations, emotions, thoughts, or any other experiences that might come during that time. And then we need to practice observing without attachment or aversion and letting go of any judgment towards our experiences. Then we need to stay present and observe the effects. We need to stay present with the mudra, continuing to breathe mindfully and observe how the mudra influences our mind, body, and overall well-being. And if our mind wanders, we need to gently bring it back to the sensation of the mudra and our breath. And then at the end, we need to express gratitude. We can conclude the practice by expressing gratitude for the experience and the connection with our baby. And then we can take a moment to acknowledge the time and energy we have dedicated to nurturing the well-being of ourselves as well as well-being of the baby during this whole phase of pregnancy. So by mindfully incorporating mudras into our pregnancy meditation, we can deepen our connection with ourselves as well as the baby. And this will foster a sense of calm, balance, and gratitude. And this practice will offer a gentle and nurturing way to navigate the transformative journey of pregnancy with mindfulness and